Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Natique here in Elk Grove, California, and NatiqueYarns.com, coming to you live on this beautiful Tuesday. I'm trying to think. I had a great weekend. I went to my best friend from high school. Her son got married in the Santa Cruz Mountains on the side of a mountain in a sequoia grove. It was beautiful and intimate, and she literally walked down this dirt path, dragging her dress.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, your dress is going to be a mess. It was so crazy beautiful. And it was really nice. My son and my second son and her first son, they're best friends. So it was really great to see. Brennan did a, his speech was so cute. I mean, my son should be a politician. He is great in front of the camera. It was great. And then you guys saw, I went to Elton John. And if you have an opportunity to see Elton John before, because this is his last farewell tour.
They always say that. And then they have one more.
And he's done 300 shows so far. I mean, like,
oh my.
I think his farewell tour is about 2 years, maybe. He did great. I mean, you can see he's a little bit older, but he plays the audience. It was fantastic, and everyone dressed to the nines. I was underdressed. We didn't get a chance to go back, so I'm literally wearing my linen sundress. I had a cashmere sweater from the sale at Macy's last year, and a cashmere poncho that I wrapped. But it was fantastic. So if anyone has an opportunity to see Elton John before he's gone, just to let you know, he's playing in Vegas in November and San Diego. Those are the closest to us. Because I was trying to I asked Nolan, do you want to go to a concert? But crickets on that end. He's probably like, who's Elton John? So good morning, everyone. So happy to be back and be with you guys this morning. We've got some great things to talk about today. We have our evening glow poncho. This is one of our patterns that is available on our Ravelry store. Hi Janice, hi Chris, and Linda. Linda, I heard you're in my class later. I'm so excited. This is a kit from Alexandra, the Art of Yarn, and we are showcasing Alexandra because you need to put this in your calendar. Alexandra is going to be here later on this month, the 26th of October through the 29th. So if you want to see, she has a whole new line of yarn, new colors. She will be here in the boutique, and we will be doing live videos on her merchandise during that time. But we have this generous Evening Glow Poncho Kit. It is valued, I think, at $100. This is our grand prize for all purchases between the 1st and the 15th of October. So every time you make a purchase, either on our website, NatiqueYarns.com, in our boutique, which is located in a suburb of Sacramento, California. It is a really fun place to visit. If you check out our YouTube channel, we talk about like the 5 best things in Elk Grove. So we have an undyed skein of yak. This is one of my favorites. I love the undyed color. This is a small fry kit and very, very nice. This is a merino, 65% superwash merino, 15% yak, 20% silk. So you can see the sheen that's on it. And then in the small fry set, we've got this one skein has stellalina, so 87 yards. And then each of the minis has 92 yards. So it's a total of almost 1,000 yards. 981 yards. It does come with 3 separate patterns that you can get on Ravelry if you're the winner of this, and the cost is a little over $102.
And we happen to have a couple of these kits in stock if you're in love and cannot handle waiting to see if you're the winner or not.
And you can do different things with them. You don't have to put them in a rainbow, but we always like to do that. But gorgeous to use. The Evening Glow poncho is a Fibonacci inspired poncho using 2 different colors. What's nice is you will be able to switch it how you want. Good morning, Maria. I think it's a great price too. So thank you to Alexandra for donating it. You can also call us on the phone. We do take orders on the phone. We ship within 24 hours if it's done on a business day. Otherwise, everything over the weekend is shipped on Tuesday. So it's really exciting to see everything that we've got. Oh, we do have our daily prize. You guys know Tuesday through Saturday we give away a prize. This is one of our really fun, easy patterns called the Sim Pearl Hat. Originally we did it with out of a cashmere and the edge is a different color, but we thought this beautiful skein of Juniper Moon Farm Saxony would be perfect for this. I'm going to let Anna talk about that yarn.
This is the color Columbia, which is a beautiful denim. It is a blend of cashmere and extra fine merino wool, which means it's super soft. It's 75% cashmere, 25% wool, and is 120 yards of worsted weight per skein.
I am actually using this yarn for the test knit that I'm doing. With Hintermstein. I'm super excited. It's a beautiful jacket. We do have the yarn available in the store in multiple colors. Crazy soft. Karen and I both are knitting with it. As you knit this yarn, it gets softer and softer. This is a more cashmere than wool. 75-25 blend. Very nice to use. So one lucky person is going to get that. It is valued over $34. So it's kind of a little treat yourself idea. And the hat is very simple. We did this, gosh, a while ago, but you can see all 3 of us are trying it on. We have different size heads and it fits totally different. It is definitely a little bit more of a beanie than a slouchy hat. But there is enough yarn on this one. You should be able to, you could do a little bit of a slouchy.
Yeah, you could easily make it longer because the majority of the hat was 1 ball of the 87 yards. We only used a little bit of the contrast color like cast on and maybe 2 rows. So you should easily be able to make it longer with the 120 yards.
Really nice to use, but very beautiful. So one lucky winner is going to get this prize. How you get entered into the drawing for this. Thank you, Marcia, for sharing it already. Every time you react to the video, you guys see these down here, you're going to get one entry for every reaction. So the more you react, the more you interact with us, the more chances you're going to get. So every comment is going to get 5 entries. Good morning, Stacy and Roxanne. I hope you're feeling good. You're going to get 5 entries for every comment. Thanks, Angeles, for sharing. Good morning, Sharon. And then the jackpot is to share it to other your friends, groups. You're going to get 11 entries for each share, but you do have to pop back in and write that shared to my stories, shared to my friends. And that is going to trigger our comment picker to give you more entries for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to base this off of Saturday's video. Karen and Susan and Anna were taking care of the shop again. But not to worry, no vacations are scheduled anytime soon. Probably for the rest of the year. So, right.
I'll trust that when your kids stop surprising you with stuff.
No, I think we're good. Nothing exciting is happening, which is exciting. I need some downtime at my own home. So I got stuff to do. I haven't even decorated for fall yet. Kathy Delgado, nothing.
We gotta do the pumpkins.
Ready. I just need to spend some time today to put them up. So I have everything to start. And I'll take pictures. I even have a witch's cauldron with like AB ornaments, and I have lights to put underneath there. It's gonna be gorgeous. All right, let's see who's gonna be the winner of this amazing daily prize. Oh, Helen, congratulations.
There's a name that hasn't popped up in a while.
And I believe Helen is in Oregon, I think. So, Anna, how can Helen pick up her prize?
Helen, since you're not local, you're probably not going to stop by the boutique anytime Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 5, although you could. And then otherwise, the next time you place an order at natiqueyarns.com, just put in the notes that you have a prize, and we'll send it all out together in one pretty pink package. I love seeing all the posts on the collective when people get their packages.
I love it. All right. I'm so excited. Helen, you've got the weather that you need something like this one.
Yes,
So.
you might actually need hats, whereas we don't really need hats.
Mm-hmm.
We just make them because they're cute.
All right. Put it away. Today's yarn is brand new. It is from a company that is located in Austria, and I found them at my last trade show that I went to. It did ship from Austria. They don't have a vendor here. And I went into the trade show trying to find really soft yarns that are lightweight but warm. And I'm really excited about this one. Do we have all the colors? There's only 5? I think so.
Yeah, that's all of them.
So I'm really excited to showcase this new yarn. The hat that we just talked about, the Swirl Hat, would be amazing. So this is the new company based out of Austria. Ferner Wolle. Okay, I was sold on the little sheep.
The happy hugging sheep.
Brand spanking new. It is a luxury yarn. 80. Wow.
Go, Susan, go.
Susan just, wait, before you go, because you're the only one who's knitted it. Susan is knitting,
Is this a little, like, practice swatch?
No, it's the headband.
I think you got it off right here.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll fix
there's
it.
a hey boo-boo.
Yeah. What'd you call it?
Hey boo-boo.
Oh, hey
Yeah,
boo boo.
I'll fix it.
So this is, we're knitting a swatch for the headband class that we're doing. What do you think of the yarn?
Oh my god. It is awesome. It's light, it's airy, it's warm in your hand. It's to die for.
Beautiful.
And even though it's slightly fuzzy, it's still got good definition.
It does. You wouldn't think that it does, but that's one of the things I liked about this. So this is one of the colors.
I'm gonna go fix my boo-boo.
Yeah. It's beautiful. So this is, originally it says it's an 88 yard skein. We found things that have 1 or 2 skeins. You definitely can do a sweater out of it. This is the tube that you're seeing. It's a chainette construction. The tube is silk, and then cashmere and wool are blown into it. 62% cashmere, 15% wool. It is a slight gradient skein, which I think is absolutely beautiful. You guys, it's so soft. Claudia, right? Austria. They were so cute. Everything's done over email, but just the nicest thing. So crazy soft. Again, a slight gradient look to it. It really is knitting up at a worsted weight. I will say the information on Ravelry says it's a DK. It is absolutely not. It is definitely a worsted. I'm curious, Susan, what gauge are you getting for that?
Yeah, because that looked beautiful. It's like the projects that I saw that were done at that tight gauge looked like they could stand up on their own. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll have to change that on here. Does it even have the gauge?
It does not.
Oh, we're going to have to do a little sticker for you guys. but absolutely beautiful. It is a hand wash, lay flat to dry project, but can you imagine something around your neck? So we're doing a headband just to show everyone what you can do with it. And we're going to talk about the different colors. There are only 5 colors in this line. That's how new it is, but it is definitely a treat yourself or someone you love. I really enjoy this neutral.
This is color number CA6, as in Cashmere number 6,
Right.
which is a really soft cream that then goes to a little bit more of like a sandy taupe. So it never gets super dark. Like this is the darkest shade right here is a nice sand color.
One of the things that we found is the micron count on this is 16.5 for the merino, which makes it even nicer to use.
Yeah, it really just
I don't
feels
even
like
know
it's
what
all
this means.
cashmere.
Okay,
I think that was except cookies.
probably.
Because you know how every site has a cookie pop-up now?
It does. So there really were only, I kept thinking, why did I only buy 5 colors? But really, there is only 5 colors.
Like, you're not crazy.
No. So this one that we're showing right now, this is a really good picture of it also. Very, very soft. And then we'll show you a couple of the colors, and then we will give you some ideas of what to knit. Here's our second beautiful color. This is I'm going to let Anna describe it. It is a beautiful green.
This is a nice minty winter green. This is color number 4. You've got kind of more of the deeper sagey blue green to a softer, that winter green mint, to a soft, light mint for the lightest color.
Okay. I love this idea. Using your grandma's vintage buttons.
How cute!
2 skeins, nothing crazy, but how gorgeous would that be to use her button collection and sew a little design on?
Is that crochet? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for knitters, you could just do our jostle cowl and seed stitch and it'd give a similar effect, and then add your super cute buttons.
Yep. And it would be a little bit, way less yardage.
Oh my god, that's genius, because I have an amazing button stash.
I love this one. This is the Swirl Hat, which would be beautiful out of this yarn since it does have a slight ombre.
And then add a fabulous floofy palm on top for good measure.
Floofy palm. You could also put a button collection, kind of like a corsage right there.
Oh, that'd be cute. Make like a little flower out of the different size buttons.
Yep. The next color, this nice warm shade.
This is a really pretty rose red pink. So you've got kind of the deeper, kind of soft cranberry to more of a blush to this really, really soft, like ballet pink.
Chris said she saw goodies from my favorite company. What is it?
Was it
Is it the cherries?
this one?
I don't think we've talked about it. If you guys didn't
We
know,
have not.
Karen comes and puts everything out, and then we talk about it later on.
Yeah, she magically makes things come out of boxes and onto shelves. She's like our own personal little elf.
This would be a fun one. The Dashed Beanie by Benjamin Matthews. You could probably do it if you didn't double cuff it. I mean, 2 skeins, you can easily double cuff it, which would make it so warm and luscious. I wish I had it when it was freezing cold at the concert. I literally...
Was it outside?
Yes, it's outside. At the Bay Area, like you
Oh,
can
God.
see, you're in the flight
Yeah.
path of the planes taking off.
Freezing.
I had on a beanie, a tight beanie, which you know I hate. And then I had my pink hood on my sweater over me. It was ridiculous.
That's a terrible place to have an outdoor concert.
Yeah, it's where the 49ers play.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know how people watch the games there either. Too cold.
This is a really fun one. This is called Inclination. It is a cowl that uses stockinette and reverse stockinette. And you can kind of see you get a triangle pattern out of it.
That's really fun. Nice and easy. Place a stitch marker.
107 people have made it. Look, there's 75 to 220 yards.
So really 1 to 3 skeins at the most.
Mm-hmm. Here's a bigger one. Everyone needs to buy a skein of this to treat themselves. It's that amazing. You deserve something like this.
Even if you just get it to pet it. Yarn pets are a thing.
Mm-hmm. This is the color Susan is knitting with. It's hard to describe it. It's like delphinium.
Yeah.
Blue, almost.
It's like, I want to call it a dusty lavender because it has that same kind of slight gray leaning like how Dusty Rose does, but it's lavender. You've got the soft kind of almost more silvery, like it reminds me of those sterling roses for the light color.
I love those.
Into that deeper dusty lavender, like when the lavender flowers are like they've bloomed and they're about to lose their color. This is the color.
It's beautiful.
That's the point on my lavender plant that I get a kick out of spraying it with water because then it livens up the purple again.
If you're looking to make something luscious for yourself, the Weekender by Andrea Mowry would be amazing. My Weekender is actually knit out of cashmere.
It's
beautiful. It is right up there. You guys can see I did a different color on the top. That is a nice sweater to work with.
It's a hug in a sweater.
Mm-hmm. Then we've got the Felix Cardigan by Amy Christoffers.
Oh, that one would be amazing too.
It would. I love this little lace detail. The increases that you're getting on the sleeve. I want it closer. There we go. So that's how the increases are done with yarn overs. Isn't that unbelievable? This would be a beautiful yarn to do it out of.
Oh, it'd be one of those I'm not taking this off sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Like crank the AC, I'm not taking it off.
We've got this really fun neck warmer, a feather and fan. I like the idea of there being buttons. So I would think it's open, but maybe it's not. Maybe the buttons are just for decoration. Yeah, it is just for decoration, but so attractive to get the feather and fan. It would look amazing in this yarn because there is a slight ombre to the yarn dyeing. This is, I don't know.
Hanvier?
That's what I was going to say. Hanvier?
Or if we pronounce it super American, it's Janvier.
Yeah. This is a fun one by Church Mouse Yarn, stockinette stitch cowl, and hand warmers. Oh my gosh, the hand warmers. There's nothing fancy about this. This is easy knitting. They've got a great edging, so it's not too rolling. And then they've got fingerless gloves to match.
That's
if you guys
cute.
are like me, we love cowboy cowls. This would be, again, 2 skeins. We need to knit this out of that. Maybe the
Right.
pink. This is Wicked Enchantress by Emily O'Brien. It'd be gorgeous. I mean, I'm like, what if we did one just to see how much it would be? No. It's a little too much. Absolutely beautiful.
I love that style of cowl because it's just easy to wear. It's cute, and there's not a lot of weight on the back of your neck, which is a huge deal for me.
It is for me too. All right, we have Equinox. If you want to do 2 different colors, you would get, oh yeah, that'd be beautiful.
Oh yes.
1 of 2 skeins. That's gorgeous.
Like the way that picture was scrunched up, it looked like socks.
I like color work, seed stitch, contrasty colors. I can't wait for you guys to touch this in real life. Here's another real simple one, classic cowls. Again, you guys, we are using it as worsted. Could it be knit tighter? It could, but there's no need to because the yarn blooms so much. It is much nicer at a worsted weight. In fact, I need to, let me make a note. I want to write the company.
Yeah, it's like the only time you'd want to knit it tighter is if you live somewhere like Norway where it's freezing in the winter. You don't need that dense of a fabric here. Oh, I saw at least one person has commented that they ordered some.
It's so...
Yay!
Now here's another one if you want a little bit of a crocheted. Again, two
Well, that's a fun
skeins. Ooh, I could see Carolyn making this.
one. Yeah.
And our other crocheters.
I could see me making it. They look like little butterflies in the middle.
I like that it's lacier and then bigger. Really pretty. Edie Ekman is a great designer. Lots of fun stuff. And that's on an eye hook, which is really nice. Tower stitch shells are worked in both directions from the foundation chain.
It gives it the look of like how a Mobius cowl is built without the Mobius technique.
And I really like this one. This is the Think Fast cowl. You can see yarn over, knit 2 together, some stockinette. It looks like garter. It's weird. You could see garter down here, but this could be reverse stockinette, but I think it's garter.
Yeah, I think it's just garter, but it's more scrunched up there.
Really beautiful. And it's kind of nice look at seeing it. It's unisex, especially that color. All right, we have one more color, which of course is my favorite. Oh, you guys, it's crazy soft.
It's scrumptious. This is color number 5, which is this really gorgeous orchid pink. So you've got kind of the more soft pinkle color, because it's a little pink purple, to more of the dark orchid color.
Oh, I just found one that I think would be great.
So that is the whole beautiful soft palette of scrumptious softness.
A few more patterns and then one exciting treat. This is the Leaf Lines Cowl by Larissa Brown. Again, 2 skeins would be perfect for this. This is gorgeous. Here's the back of the neck like we were talking about. We like our neck to be really not a lot of fabric. It makes it much lighter on the back of your neck if you're like Anna and I, that we get headaches from too much weight. But here's a picture of it on. Very
super
wearable.
cute.
We've got, oh, this one I'm excited about. I love
Ooh,
Guernsey
look at all the texture.
cowls. Oh, there's a really cute show on Netflix. It's something potato peel pie. Oh, it's a Guernsey literary group. Okay, someone must know.
I haven't seen this. I'm like,
It's
what?
so cute.
I might need to add that to my list. What is it?
Okay.
Somebody help us out with
Look at how
the
fun
sweet
this
potato
is.
pie
The
show.
Fading Guernsey Cowl. It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie? Okay.
It's not actually a potato peel pie. It's a movie. But the gorgeous stitch definition that you're getting with this would be fun to knit because it's like a sampler.
Yeah, I want to do that one too.
This one would be 3 skeins to do that one. And, you know, you might be able to do it with, I would say 3. Maybe 2, you would make it a little bit shorter. You could end it sooner. Like, get away with this one.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a little long for us.
Like, you could make the straight part before the triangle shaping starts much shorter.
Or you go till you're almost out of yarn and do garter stitch.
Yeah.
I mean, there's ways to make it with less, for sure. Woo, 2-fold cowl. That's fun. Cruella Deville. With the black and white. Boy, that's an interesting tattoo.
Yeah, she's got like a lace shawl on her arm.
Yeah. Interesting. This looks like Lorna's Laces had a purple shawl that had something like this. It looked like spider webs.
Huh.
Isn't that beautiful? That's a lot of tattoo. The low-key cowl. Another fun one. Okay, this is what it looks like. Interesting. But look at how nicely it sits.
Susan's made this one.
Great. You will want to make sure you cast on loose and you bind off loose so that you could easily fit it. But for all of our peeps or where it's cold weather, this is the cowl for you. You guys know how you button up your jacket and all this is nice and warm.
Maria said it's not the Southern Sweet Potato Queens, is it?
No. Hold on.
We're like, now we all want to know what movie we need to watch.
The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society.
Oh my goodness, that's a mouthful.
It's amazing. It's on Netflix. And it's set during the war and after World War II. It's really good, though. And if you like Downton Abbey, lots of the characters are from Downton Abbey.
Yep, gonna need to add that to my watch
really
list.
Good. Good morning, good morning.
If I can remember the name by the end of the video.
All right, so this is the yarn that we're showcasing today. We did buy it in a one-time thing. We will not be reordering it just because of getting it here. It would be doubtful we'd get it here before the holidays. So this is our first holiday yarn to come in. The Ferner Wolle Cashmere. Again, it is 62% cashmere, 23% silk, 15%, 16.5 micron count. It's beautiful.
Cashmere silk merino.
There may be, it's hard because you guys know we do Turkey Day classes, if you didn't know. And that is one of the ones I'm contemplating, like, what can I do out of one skein of it?
Like, so that's a candidate.
That is definitely a candidate, maybe for a new hat. All right, next in the lineup, you guys know I am a bougie girl when it comes to delicious treats. At a recent show that I went to, I found this really cute company. It is called French Broad Chocolate, which is so funny, right? Broad, not, it's broad like woman, French woman's chocolate. It is really exciting. This is a bean to bar chocolate maker. If you guys did not know that, that is the highest rated chocolate you can get, in my opinion, is if they're actually doing everything. So they're roasting the beans, they're processing it. It is a certified B company, which means it's a private certification for profit companies that have social and environmental performance changes. So it's really nice. It's sustainably sourced, handcrafted in Asheville, North Carolina. The brown, you guys know brown butter is my jam. It's what I do to my cookies. Anything you get, it's so delicious. But brown butter, if you do that to any of your baked goods, brown your butter a little bit, it really enhances the flavor. So you guys can see the brown butter, it has notes of buttery caramel. It's direct sourced milk powder from Humboldt Creamery in California. So everything is sustainably sourced from small, tiny companies. They make awesome chocolate, pure, beautiful, and delicious, sourced with integrity, crafted with love, and served with gratitude. Nothing's extra in their stuff. You can see it says when it's used by and what batch it is. Everything's done. The printed, it's recycled paper. The envelope's recyclable. The clear bag is plant-based and biodegradable. I mean, it's really a feel-good company.
That means you can shove the plastic packaging in your compost.
You can.
And the garbage people won't yell at you.
Mm-hmm. So the milk chocolate, if you guys are chocolate snobs like I am, it is a 45% cacao. And let me just, I'm going to apologize to everyone that my children walk into their store and say, literally, what percentage is the chocolate? Even Nolan wants to know percentages. If they're brownies, they ask them if it's made in-house. If it's an ice cream store, if the ice cream's not made in-house, they're not going to eat it. They will go somewhere else.
Right, so they don't go to 31 flavors.
Some bougie children.
You've created some monsters.
We will have some samples here at the store for you to try, but we have 4 different flavors. The brown butter milk chocolate is amazing. I'm putting them in order. Then we have the dark chocolate, which is a 53% cacao. This one has notes of chocolate pudding. Dark milk chocolate possesses the richness of dark chocolate, but are milder and creamier thanks to the addition of organic milk powder and brown butter. The milk powder is, again, directly sourced from Humboldt Creamery in Fortuna, California. These are under $10. It is a nice little gift for the holidays for someone you love. Okay, we're moving up into the darker rich. Do you guys know dark chocolate is actually good for you?
Yes.
This is the Nicaragua dark chocolate, 68% cacao. So more in the, it's past semi-sweet. It is not bitter. It is very, very sweet. So this is chocolatey with earthy undertones. They love the chocolate so much we use it in our house chocolate, in our desserts, and drinking chocolates. Okay, little known fact, if you guys want to make real French hot chocolate, all you do is chop up a bar and melt it. That's it.
Like in hot water, basically, or?
No hot water. You'd do like a bain-marie. So you take chopped chocolate and melt it, and you don't add anything to it.
And it's liquid enough?
It is liquid. It is so good. It's, oh my God. I used to make it for my kids every once in a while, and you serve it in little tiny teacups because it's rich. My mouth is watering. It is really good. I mean, that's a little nice treat. This one, there's only 3 ingredients: cacao, sugar, and organic cacao butter. This is direct sourced cacao from Matagalpa, Nicaragua.
That was a mouthful.
Seriously. I mean, I love that they're dated best used by. And the one I'm most excited about, I mean, the brown butter was one of my favorites. The last one that we have is this beauty.
Oh.
This is sea salt dark chocolate with a 75% cacao. That is what my children love.
Like, excuse me.
No, it's so good. So good. This is amazing. This was really good. I do like salted things. The salt enhances the chocolate flavor. The artisan salt is direct source from Bulls Bay Salt Works in South Carolina. It says, water from Cape Romaine's Wildlife Refuge in Bowles Bay, South Carolina, produces a pure salt that accentuates the chocolatey notes of our origin cacao blend.
Okay, Claudia has an answer that I'm sure you have the answer to. Have you tried it? Is there any bitterness?
No bitterness.
You know she sampled all of this
I
at the show.
sampled everything. No bitterness at all in this. And Claudia, we do have samples in the store.
We just gotta break them up. They're still one big bar.
One of the things that I like is they're tiny. And when you're eating a chocolate like this, I'm not saying I couldn't eat the whole bar, because truthfully, you guys, I could eat the whole damn bar with no problem. But I try and ration myself, and I love that it's little tiny hand-poured bars. They're branded. So look, even if you had 2, 10. That's 10 days worth of chocolate of delicious artisan. I want everyone to try this, because seriously, it's delicious. I'm really excited about this.
I know, I'm like, hurry up and break up the samples.
And you can learn more about it on the backs of them. They have a QR code if you want to learn more about it. Anna can do this, and then you can take a picture of the screenshot later on with another camera.
Yeah, you guys should literally be able to like pause this on your computer screen and then pull it up. It's very cool.
Heather, I do think that this type of chocolate is more satisfying than something with all the synthetic stuff. You guys know I just came back from Portugal with my daughter. We went to 2 bean to bar places. Oh my gosh, one, my mouth is watering. I should have bought like 10 of them. I normally don't do white chocolate, but it was white chocolate with passion fruit filling.
Interesting.
And every night I had 2, you know, this one, they'd done the pieces. They were like, let's just say like this, all these different little triangle shapes.
Oh, really like
So
funky.
some really crazy funky. I loved it though, because you got like crickly crackly stuff. So it is something I highly recommend trying something like this, just to see, you know, I find if it's not good quality, I tend to eat more, but something like this, it's more satisfying to have. It's delicious. I mean, so those are going to be the 2 things that we're showcasing today. This beautiful cashmere yarn. Again, this is the start of the holidays for us. I know it's a little bit early, but we want to give everyone a chance to pick up things that they need, get started on your knitting, find the gifts that you like, with lots of time.
World's
to
best
knit.
stocking stuffer right here.
It is. It would fit in really easy.
Right? It's small, it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
It'll even fit in your hand knit stockings if you have those.
Yeah, it won't snag on anything.
I'll leave my stocking here for everyone.
All right, we are going to talk about a couple things. We have, again, Alexandra, the Art of Yarn, is going to be here October 26th through 29th. This is her, I think, only her 2nd trunk show this last year. I don't even, was it January?
That feels right.
January we had her here. And then also on the 29th, Gilda is going to be here from 3 to 5. It is an open house. If you guys want to come in, spend some time with Gilda. What it is we are debuting our pattern that Nora bought, KFI bought. One of our patterns, it's going to be on a pad. Gilda is doing buy 4 skeins of Silk Garden, and she will gift you a skein. It's her choice that she's bringing with you. So that's one present that you can get done. Ribbon Candy is the project. So you get the pattern for free. You can buy 4, get 1 free, and you get to catch up with Gilda. So it's going to be a really fun day. So the 29th is going to be busy in the store, but we can't wait to see you that weekend. Let's talk about some of the classes that we've got going on. This fun one that we're doing on Friday is how to do this twisted headband. You do have to knit or crochet the headband first. Very easy to do. You guys see in 10 minutes, Susan whipped up about 3 inches of it. There are different patterns that you can use. We've got either knit stratus headband or crochet double layered stars. So your homework is you have to knit the rectangle. It's crazy easy, right? And then I'm going to teach you how to put it together. It is a 1-hour class. On Saturday, we are debuting our February lady sweater class. This is our first Olympic sweater that we did. I'm in love with this one. I still have it in my sweater collection. It's olive green, 3 buttons. Just a very, really well written pattern. One of my favorites. That is going to be Saturdays, October 15, 29, and November 5th. Remember, these classes are available on Zoom. So if you have to miss one of the class, no problems. You are going to get a copy of the class for you to, a digital copy of the class for you to watch at your leisure. And then you can email me at hello@knithoop or you can give us a call. Our number is 916-714-7719, and we can help you with the pattern. Next, after that, next Tuesday, we have the Sky Lark Shawl, which is this cute crocheted one. We have a lot of people doing it out of the 7 series of art yarns, or you can do color. See, I'm like, do the 7 series, 2 skeins, because guess what? You don't have to weave in as many ends on something like this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is a 2-hour class on October 18th, which is a Tuesday. We have the Felicitations wrap. This is one of our fun projects. If you want to do it in a scarf instead of a shawl, we could give you guys numbers to do that. So really fun to take the class, and then you learn how to do the basics of this slip stitch with a pickup. I'm in love with this one. You guys know this is one of the shawls that I did for the wedding. Susan knit me one, I knit one. It is totally reversible. So one side has these gorgeous diamonds. The other side has, let me flip it over.
There we go.
There we go.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. It's really, really pretty.
And I did, for those of you who are wondering, I did weigh it and confirm it is 2 beaded silken sequins, as is.
All right. I thought it may have been because I needed the length for the wedding. So that's a fun one. But like we said, if you want to do a scarf, we can give you the numbers to cast on for that. So it gives you a little bit more time to make a gift really fun and fast. We have this really pretty gooseberry hat that we're teaching. That is October 22nd. It is a 2-hour class. I'm going to teach you all the fun of this color work. And what I love about this, you've got some color work, then you have plain color work, plain. So the whole hat, it's not that much work because a lot of it is just regular stockinette in the round.
It can easily be a 1 to 2 night knit. I think I did it in 1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2 because I ran out of yarn because I was trying to use leftovers, but yeah. Otherwise it would have been 1.
For those of you who are machine knitters and want to learn a new technique on your machine, I am teaching the Felicitations convertible wrap via Zoom. It is a 2-hour class. You should get more than half of it done in that time frame. There is a little bit of pre-work. You need to make sure you've gauged your swatch to achieve it, and you will want to do your waste yarn by casting on 120 stitches and work 10 rows. Very, very pretty. And then we're going to switch the main yarn and work 2 rows. So very fun to do. Last but not least that we have scheduled this month is the Chappelle hat, or Saint Chappelle. I always want to say song, but there's an E at the end, which means the T you pronounce it. Saint Chappelle hat. This is a really fun color work. You guys can see it is loaded to the gills, super fast, fun. You're gonna wanna knit it on, you could cast on a 16, but really I'd like most of you guys to be knitting using a 20 or a 22 because it really helps your tension on your color work. Absolutely beautiful. 128 stitches, a little bit of pre-work, and then you're going to be ready for class to jump right into the color work.
And if you use the 4-inch needle tips on a 14-inch cord, that's a 22-inch circular for you guys.
There you go. Four
I got them
tips.
covered.
Well, I'll make a note to change that because that's color work. One of the tricks is you need to use a larger needle.
Like not too long, but you want it long enough that it's kind of helping you stretch your stitches apart so your floats are not tight.
So tight. Because that happens all the time. All right. I am wearing the dog's tooth cowl. This would be amazing out of the new yarn. I mean, anything matched with this would be good. Look at those two. You could do these two together.
They all go together.
They do. Everything does. Any two, you would make this gorgeous cowl. It would probably be maybe the smaller size, but even a 30-inch would be perfect. This is a really fun 2-row repeat. It's really 4 rows, but 2 rows of one color, 2 rows of the other. Absolutely beautiful. It is crazy soft, lightweight, not too heavy, but still warm. But you get nice flow to it. So I'm really excited about that. I'll show you guys what Anna's wearing. I have to be very careful because I have a habit of turning off.
The button.
Nice. All right. So what do you have on today?
I have on, I'm so excited that it's done, my Rainbow Warrior shawl, which is a crescent-shaped shawl that is these sections of garter stitch and slipped stitches. I used one of the mini skein, well, actually I used like 1 1/3 of a mini skein merriment pack because Susan gave me her leftovers. I needed them on like the last 3 colors. So I may have made it a little too big.
That's all right. What could you cut out to make it be that you use it all?
I shouldn't have, I can show you it once I get it laid flat. I shouldn't have repeated the 5 slip stitch rows. I should have done 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1.
Oh yeah,
because that probably would have,
and it's big
because I did make it a little big.
Yeah,
it's
so you guys can see, look at how big this is.
I can't even hold it.
So remember, if you are gonna make this, Anna will wow, that's ginormous.
Yeah, Anna will tell you what not to do.
No wonder at the end you're like, it's going to take me 2 days to go across a row. So this may be a little bit big, but we can give you tips to make it a little more petite sized.
You know my favorite Pebble Beach?
Yes.
This is the size that came out when I did the large in
Oh,
fingering weight.
yeah.
It's much deeper. So that one, that's how big it is. It's huge.
It's huge.
There are shawls that are designed to be this big, but
It's
in
not.
the winter it'll be nice.
Yeah.
It's a little too hot, but I really wanted to wear it because it was
I love it.
off the blocking mat.
I mean, you did a lot of work on this one.
Yes, and I needed the satisfaction of wearing it because holy heck, the last few rows were like 700 stitches.
Mine is hot off the blocking mats. Also, this is the 22 cowl by Casapinka.
Speedy Gonzalez on that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was so fun.
You just started it.
I know. And I kind of misread the gauge, so really it should be looser and not quite so snug on the neck. But oh my god, it was so fun to do.
I love that.
So it is one partial skein of Dream in Color and one of the partial cones of the watercolor sock.
So smushy cashmere and watercolor sock.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Mine's still right here.
Mine's here. I'm still working on my other sweater. I have a test knit that's due at the end of the month.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of knitting, a lot of knitting. Right, everyone? Thank you so much for joining us. Everything that you can see is available on our website, natiqueyarns.com, or you can come into the boutique. We would love to show you. We would love for you to fondle the yarn, touch the amazing chocolate. It is a winner all around. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.